Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to prolong the wear of your wigs. Alright, so I wanted to come on here today and I really wanted to show you guys some of the things that I really recommend to get the most life out of your synthetic wigs. Now obviously, I've got a lot of wigs. They don't get as much wear because I can switch them up, but I know that there are a lot of people out there who are wearing 1 or 2 or 3 wigs and really switching between them. And there are a couple of things that you can do to really make these wigs last longer for you and really work for you instead of having to do too much work to them and then having to figure out how to fix them later. I recommend making sure you have some dry conditioner already on standby, probably 2 bottles so you can keep one in your purse or in your car or at work or wherever you can so that you have them accessible to you at all times. And it's also something that I feel like a lot of people don't realize can make such a big difference on the way that your wigs are gonna look and the way that your wigs are going to look long term when you do some of these preventative measures. So with dry conditioner, there's tons and tons of them out there. I have my personal recommendations and my personal favorites, 2 of those being the waterless dry conditioner. You can get this from Target or Amazon. And then another one, which is my absolute favorite, is the dry conditioner by Amica. It's a little bit pricier. It's a larger bottle, as you can kind of see, and it also smells freaking amazing. Another thing that I highly, highly recommend is making sure you have the proper brushes for your synthetic wig. So you don't want to go out and get just a standard brush from the store. You want to get a wig brush. You want a wide tooth comb. Honestly, the best thing really to use as long as possible is just your fingers. It's like your own personal wide tooth comb, and it also just kind of causes the least amount of pulling and the least amount of friction. But you're definitely gonna want to get one of these like loop type synthetic wig combs. You can get them from all over Amazon. This is my favorite one on Amazon. Chelsea Smith Cosmetics, this one right here. You can get them from your local beauty store. Anywhere that's gonna sell wigs, especially synthetic wigs, is gonna have something like this, and this is definitely something you wanna have right away so you're not in a panic and you don't grab a regular brush and cause some damage to your wig that you're gonna have to fix later. Another really important thing, like I said, is also some type of wide tooth comb. This is extra important when you're working on a curly wig. Curly wigs tend to kind of have their curls fall or kind of unform, poof up, if you're using something that's gonna cause more of that. So this wide tooth comb is really great for curly wigs because again, it's gonna cause the least amount of pulling and the least amount of damage and the least amount of friction to your wigs. I also highly recommend brushing your wigs, laying flat down. I have a video on how to properly brush your wigs. We'll put that right here for you guys. That is also another super important thing that has made a huge, huge difference in the way that my wigs look and how long they last without having any type of wearing issues. Depending on if you have a straight wig or a curly wig, but with a straight wig, I highly recommend making sure you have some type of hot comb or like straightening brush. So I have this really awesome straightening brush. It's like a travel size one from Ion. I got it at Sally's for, I want to say it was under $30, probably around 25. And the nice thing about these, especially with your straight wigs, is they kind of instantly transform and repair the fibers on your wig. I hate to use the word melt when I'm talking about wigs, but it kind of reforms and kind of remelts the fibers into place. If you take some type of hot comb or straightening brush like this and brush it through after you've brushed through your wig and make sure that there aren't any really knotty areas, it is going to instantly make a really big difference in how your wig feels. It's gonna restore the softness of your wig. It's gonna really eliminate any of that frizz that you're seeing on the end of your wig. And it's just gonna kind of bring it back to life. With curly wigs, something like a fabric steamer, you don't need anything crazy, but something like this is gonna help a lot with kind of fixing those ends like you do with a hot comb or a straightening brush on a straight wig without really kind of ruining those curls. When you're doing this, you always want to do this from a very far away distance as far as you can kind of get, because it's still going to produce some heat and you want to kind of keep that to a minimum. But you're going to take this really just to these ends here, and it's going to also really help keep them soft, kind of get rid of that roughness and toughness that your curly wigs are going to have without really kind of losing the curl. So one last kind of product that I do recommend to really kind of help, again, prolong the wear of your wigs is some type of Wigs Wig Shine Spray, aka silicone spray. It has some pros and cons, I will say. The nice thing is this is really gonna coat the hair fibers and really cause the least amount of friction and make them the smoothest like as possible as they can be when they're touching each other. But a little bit goes a long way. I literally spray this like in the air and walk my wig into it like you do with perfume, because I just don't want to cause too much buildup, because I will have to wash my wig more often. But I really kind of just like spray and then like go like this, no joke. And it just kind of helps coat the hair a little bit, give it a nice like soft texture, and also really protect the hair from that friction. When it comes to the nape of the neck, again, problem area for me. I'm sure it's a problem area for all of you guys out there. I would spray this a little bit more concentrated here. And then I would just take my, wide tooth comb and just kind of brush that in to the hair area and make sure it's nice and spread out so it doesn't look like a big blob. But you do want to be careful with this because it does have a shine to it. And if you spray it too much on the roots or get too much on there, it's going to kind of give your wig like a greasy kind of stringy texture, which is not a good look either. So it's a very much a little bit goes a long way. You can always add more. I would just go very light and just add as you feel like you need to. It also, bonus, smells really good too. I'm obviously very, it's very important to me how these smell. Obviously, I don't want to smell like weird, like strange perfume scents, but I want my hair to smell kind of fresh and like I just washed it. It helps with the whole illusion that this is not a wig. All right, so like I said, I really hope that these little tips and tricks that I've picked up along the way help you guys. I do wear my wigs all day long, so I know the struggle of really just trying to maintain and keep your wigs looking amazing so you can continue to wear them and live your best wig life. Like I said, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell to get a notification on all the videos I do in the future. If you liked this video, guys, give me a like. I'd really appreciate it. And also just a reminder, if you haven't yet, I have my 5,000 subscriber giveaway going on. We'll put that link down below for you guys as well. Put the little video right here if you want to check out what all that giveaway involves. Make sure you enter in. That is going until the 15th, and I cannot wait to see who wins. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one.